and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Fought off foul.
First pitch, 136.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where you have to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge rips that one. Rafaela tracks it down for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. That one ripped. Oh, you are a star, aren't you?
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Not in time. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera.
Garrett Crochet.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop, and they get the out. Here's the veteran outfielder, Rob Refsnyder. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Out towards right center field. Nabs it, and a quick out, number 1. Devers now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show.
Romy Gonzalez.
Romy Gonzalez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in the dirt. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
3 balls.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth,
Abraham
first
Toro
baseman,
up next for the Red
Abraham
Sox.
Toro.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left. Over to first. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rafaela hauls it in, and there's one away. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup beating...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His second homer of this series. And here comes Bellinger. He's already homered in this game.
Luis Guerrero.
Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one is absolutely belted. Raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. On the story, they don't come much closer than that. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the second. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one not close. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Wong goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2017. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. One down. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. And downstairs. Rips one to right. And it stays fair. Rafaela around third. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ref Snyder batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic. Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That's too low, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one in the air. Rice under it. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Breed out of the stretch fires. Foul ball still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No error. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe. Guerrero back to work. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela sizes this one up, and there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. That's hard hit on the line. Rafaela squeezes it, 2 away down. Oswald Peraza now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster. The run comes in from second. The throw to second is offline.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's
a base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. And next for New York, Ben Rice. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rafaela sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
Well, he lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out at my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed, behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
2 balls.
Story off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. Maximus notches the K. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it's still 8-2. As we go to the top of the 4th, in now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Lined, and that's a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
All over that one right there. Got a
Now
fastball,
batting,
middle of the
left
plate,
fielder,
jumped
Jason.
all over.
Now pitching
So digging
for the
in,
Red
Jason
Sox.
Dominguez.
Number 76, Zach Kelly.
Double steal. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And it bangs off the monster. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just...
This one smacked out to left center. And there's a hit. So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Swung on, belted. That's back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead.
Pitching
Ben
for the Red
Rice
Sox.
stepping in now for the
Number
Yankees.
66, Jorge Alcala.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one ripped. Cannonball coming. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 16-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Bellinger around second, on his way to third. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Max Fried will go to work. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Grisham drop step going back. Way back there and gone. He crushes that one to center field. His 7th home run of the season. It's 16-3. Next to hit, Connor Wong. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
Now that's smacked to right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run. Campbell stands in now and watches strike 1. Center field. Grisham trying to get there. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger
Now
on the
batting
fastball right there. And I don't
third
think he
baseman,
was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 16-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
And foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Soft contact in the air. He's got it. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Handles, throws to first,
Now
one up,
batting,
one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the green monster.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
To second, pulls him off the bag. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's going to be Oswald Peraza. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Boston, here's Trevor Story. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Head towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. And he's got a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Boots it. Connor Wong, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. 1 run is in. Rafaela around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. Slides for the stop. To first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water.